Rockstar is absolutely killing it with the DLC updates recently here in Red Dead Online. We have received so much awesome stuff like the Sadie and Jake Adler and Black Bell Gunslinger Stranger missions. We've received free PlayStation 4 early access content like the Andalusian Warhorse, the Ancient Tomahawk. Some amazing saddles and saddlebags were added to the game. Red Dead Online was brought out of beta Tuesday, May 14th. I mean, there has just been so much to be thankful for with this game. And literally today, Rockstar is putting on their first Red Dead Online community live stream, and there's awesome people involved in that, including Red Dead Base, Tagback TV, Granny Dearest over on Twitch. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Red Dead Vibes. If you guys want to follow him on Instagram, I'll actually leave his link down in the description. Guys, this guy, we started talking last year over the summer before Red Dead Redemption 2 released. Him and I were both like, I was a small YouTube channel. He was starting to grow his Instagram account. Now he's at over, I think, 32,000 Instagram followers. I mean, this guy is slaying it right now. He's one of the largest Red Dead Redemption 2 oriented Instagram accounts on Instagram right now, and he deserves all the hype and support. So go over there, give him a congratulations. He also won the PlayStation weekly photo competition for Red Dead Online this week, so he's having an amazing time right now and definitely deserves a shout out because he has been killing it. I've never actually given him a shout out here on the channel, just in like live streams before, so I've wanted to do this for him. But moving on, we are talking today about 5 missing DLC updates from Red Dead Online. Rockstar has added a lot to the game, like I was saying, but they have missed a few things that I'm hoping will be coming soon, and these are just like my own 5 personal things that I would like to see. There are so many other things that I want to see, but these are 5 that I think are really important, that, you know, something that I think fans should see come to the game and not just myself wanting to come to the game. So before we get into this, drop a like if you guys do go on to enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check out the link down in the description if you guys want to win some free gold bars here in Red Dead Online. And let's get right into the video. So first, the first DLC update that I want to see in Red Dead Online, and all of these are 5 different things. These aren't like 5 similar or related things other than the fact that they would just come in new and future DLC updates into Red Dead Online. One is a weapon, one is a horse, one's a game mode, an activity, I mean, etc. So let's talk about the first thing. The first thing I want to see come into the game is a new DLC weapon, and that DLC weapon is the high power pistol from Red Dead Redemption 1. The high power pistol was statistically one of the best all-around handguns in Red Dead Redemption 1 because it was the most powerful, it had the highest rate of fire, the quickest reload time, and an 8-round capacity, and it was also one of the last weapons to be unlocked in the single-player campaign. It was given as a gift to John Marston from Edgar Ross, and it fits in with the theme of the encroachment of modernity in the West and Ross's support of modern technology in Red Dead Redemption 1. Now, although it actually is a weapon that, you know, was supposed to come to real life 10 years after this Red Dead Online universe is taking place. The Red Dead Online universe takes place in 1897, and this weapon was released in real life in 1907. Apparently, it wouldn't necessarily make sense if it came into the game now, but I don't see why the game has to hold true to the 1897 time period. I think the high power pistol would be a fantastic addition to Red Dead Online, especially to balance out the semi-automatic pistol and the Mauser pistols here in Red Dead Online. If we had a third semi-auto pistol, which was the high power pistol, I think that would be absolutely amazing. And it could also function kind of like the double action revolver. The double action revolver in this game is the fastest firing revolver in Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's highly inaccurate, but it's super powerful. And the high power pistol can function in the same way. Now, moving on to a new DLC horse I want to see come into Red Dead Online is the Warhorse as well from Red Dead Redemption 1. This was a unique horse available as a paid download with certain other pre-order incentives and with the Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year edition, and then a free update, Compliments of the House, was released on June of 2014, making it possible for every player of Red Dead Redemption, which released in May of 2010, to get this Warhorse for free. But basically, this was a silver dapple black horse with a white sock marking on its hind leg, and its stamina was equal to that of the Kentucky Saddler in Red Dead Redemption, and its speed was nearly as fast as the American Standardbred, which gave this horse the highest overall statistics of any horse in Red Dead Redemption 1. Now, simplifying that, it carried the strengths of the American Standardbred, Hungarian Halfbred, and Kentucky Saddler breeds, and had overall high speed, health, and stamina bonuses, while retaining none of their limitations or disadvantages or weaknesses of any of those horses. So in short, the Warhorse wouldn't necessarily make or break your game, but it was its powers and strengths that made this horse one of the best overall horses in Red Dead Redemption. And if we had this horse come to Red Dead Online, that would be absolutely amazing. Now, I am thinking of making a video of how to make this horse in Red Dead Redemption 2 because I do have some ideas, It's a really sick horse, and I think you guys would stand out. Even though it is a black horse, you could still stand out really well with this horse. So I'll probably come out with a video on that later down the line. But moving on, the high power pistol and the Red Dead Redemption 1 Warhorse. 2 DLC updates I want to see into Red Dead Online. Now moving on, standard team deathmatch or the team shootout mode. This mode was removed from Red Dead Online in the February 26th DLC update. Team shootout is still a game mode in Showdown Small or the Small Showdown playlist, but it got removed from Showdown Large. And basically, team shootout in Red Dead Online is a classic team deathmatch. Rockstar loves to add their own Rockstar twist to all their game modes in the PvP modes essentially, and you know, no matter what side of the fence you fall on, if you love PvP or hate PvP, there should always be a place for a classic, a standard team deathmatch, you know, where it's just 6v6, 10v10, 12v12, 5v5, 4v4, whatever, you know, however many members on your team there are, there should be an equal amount on the enemy team. You guys spawn on either side of the map, and whoever reaches the score limit first wins, or unless the timer runs out. Rockstar had this in Showdown Large on the Saint Denis docks, and that was one of my favorite game modes and maps in Red Dead Online before it was removed in the February 26th update. Then Rockstar removed it, and they haven't brought it back since. And you know, there's a lot of speculation as to why it was removed. The map was too easy to get kills, it was too easy to rank up or gain XP, and I would have to argue that it really wasn't, because you were still limited to the team bonuses that you receive in the Red Dead Online team-based PvP modes. Like in free-for-all, you get a huge amount more XP, money, and gold if you place first in one of the free-for-all modes compared to placing last. But no matter how many kills you get or how many flags you capture in a team-based mode in Red Dead Online PvP, you only get more XP, more money, and gold if you win the game, and you get less if you lose. But you could be the best player on the losing team and still make the same amount of money as the worst player on the losing team, and you could be the worst player on the winning team and still make more money than the best player on the losing team. That's just how Rockstar does it. But I think that team shootout should come back to Red Dead Online PvP because it's the classic mode, and I'm sick and tired of seeing all these different game modes with all these little twists that aren't necessarily needed. Let's have a classic domination mode, a classic free-for-all mode, a classic team deathmatch, a classic search and destroy, a classic demolition. Those would all be absolutely amazing to see here in Red Dead Online. Now moving on, one of the fan favorites that I think we all really want to see come to the game is heists. We have a heist in the story mode where you go and rob a bank in Saint Denis, have a shootout in a cemetery, and then you hop on a horse and escape, or hop on a train and escape. And I think we should see a lot more of those here in Red Dead Online. I wish Rockstar would turn the heist into more of like one of the raids or incursions that you would see in Destiny and Destiny 2 and the Division and the Division 2. Both of those are MMO RPGs. They're looter shooters. You know, you go on these raids to get a bunch of rare loot, and those are the activities that you participate in usually once a week, so you can earn the rewards and rank up your character and further, you know, customize your own roleplay character in those certain games. And I think that Rockstar has a unique position with their open worlds because they're not necessarily looter shooters, but they're not necessarily classic multiplayer games. I mean, you are ranking up your character in a roleplay environment, and especially in Red Dead Redemption 2, there is a lot of roleplaying going on with the new Bounty Hunter, Trader, and Collector DLC roles coming this summer in a future Red Dead Online update, probably the next one after June 11th. We'll probably have a couple week grace period, and then we will see that new DLC update into the game. But I would love to see heists that take, you know, hours and hours and hours. The heists in GTA did take a long time, but I would love for there to be matchmaking with these heists in Red Dead Online where you don't necessarily need to play with a party of 4 with your friends. If you wanted to attack it solo, it would be really hard, but it would be possible. Same with a group of 2 people or even 3 people. It shouldn't need to be 4 or 8 people attacking these raids, but I think when you do these heists, you should get a huge bonus, not necessarily just money, XP, and gold, but unique rewards so you can show off in-game to other players like, haha, I beat this raid, I'm the best. Now, one of the last missing DLC updates here in Red Dead Online that I want to see come to the game are all the types of various activities that were in Red Dead Redemption 1 that aren't necessarily in Red Dead Redemption 2. So first of all, some list of activities here. We have a bunch of ambient challenges that are in the story mode, like the Master Hunter challenges, Sharpshooter challenges, Survivalist challenges, and Treasure Hunter challenges, and we could see that Rockstar's kind of taking that route now with the Bounty Hunter, Trader, and Collector routes, where you can hunt specific animals and earn rewards, or shoot specified targets to earn rewards, collect specific plants in a challenge to earn rewards, or find a bunch of treasure maps and chests to get gold and other rewards. But I want to see more activities than those coming in those new DLC role updates. We still need to see arm wrestling, you know, where you can basically test your strength and skill of arm wrestling and wager cash on the outcome. I want to see blackjack, because you could play Texas Hold'em in saloons right now, but you can't play blackjack. Bounty hunting, of course, is coming to the game. Camping, we need to see more upgrades to our camp, not necessarily just refilling our cores, but we should be able to store a bunch of food there, store a bunch of supplies, and barter and trade with other players maybe. We need a cinema in the game to watch those films that were in the story mode, as well as different cattle herding activities to make money herding cattle on horseback. Dueling definitely needs to come into the game, where we can either challenge other players or other NPCs in an attempt to either make a name for ourselves or to exact revenge against players. Five Finger Fillet is also something that we need to see. Basically, with Five Finger Fillet, players will need to rhythmically tap the controller to guide an on-screen knife between each finger splayed out on a wooden table. We already have gang hideouts in the game, but Rockstar can expand those in future DLC updates. We need to see horse breaking. In GTA, you could steal a car off the street and sell it. So in Red Dead Online, it would be typical, if not customary, to be, able to actually herd a horse, tame it, break it out in the wild, and bring it to a stable and sell it. Even if it's for not a huge amount of money, it should still be an activity to rank up and earn money in Red Dead Online. Same with horse taming, like I was talking about, playing horseshoes, liar's dice, be on the night watch. In Red Dead Redemption 1, in towns, the night watch involved the player protecting a settlement from various criminals. I don't know why when it turns nighttime here in Red Dead Online, we can't do that. I think they should bring that back. Again, collector in Red Dead Online is coming to the game, so plant gathering will be an activity. We already have poker. We need to have robberies. We need to crack safes. If we can find and crack a safe, we can take the valuables inside. That's kind of in this game, but I haven't seen many of them recently, so I don't know if like Rockstar removed that from Red Dead Online. You could see it in the story mode, but I haven't really seen it in Red Dead Online that much. And then of course, train heists and train robberies. These are all my ideas for various activities to come to the game. But overall, just the high power pistol, Red Dead Redemption 1 Warhorse, the standard team deathmatch and team shootout mode, the heist missions, and all those various activities I would love to see return to Red Dead Online. And these are things that I think Rockstar is missing from the game right now. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below, and let me know down in the comments what you guys think Rockstar is missing from the game. Give me a list of 5 DLC updates that Rockstar is missing from including into Red Dead Online right now. I would love to know. Guys, thank you so much for the support here on the channel. We just passed 45,000 subscribers the other day, and honestly, we are so close to 50,000. Thank you so much. Your support means the world to me. I stream daily over on Twitch if you guys want to check out those live streams. I'm doing this full time, so I'm trying to bring the best content as possible to you guys. I'm sure you could probably tell from this commentary, I'm like super loud. I'm just really hyper because it's Friday, and I love making Red Dead Online videos for you guys here. So thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys did go on to enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check out the link down in the description if you guys want to win some free gold bars here in Red Dead Online. And I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.